This is the packing shed. It sits on Packing Marsh Island, not far from Colchester. It was originally built in the 1890s for the purpose of packing oysters prior to being shipped off around the world. It hasn't been in constant use, and operations did cease here for a few years in the very late 1930s to mid 1940s when, let's just say, history went a little bit wrong. I won't go into the details of who did what. It was a long time ago, but we've kissed and made up since then. We're all friends now. Operations did resume for a few years after that, before the shed was eventually abandoned in the 1950s when the oyster industry in this region fell into decline. These days, the shed in the island is managed by the Packing Shed Trust, a charitable organisation set up to preserve the site. It's surrounded by salt water, which means that it should be really good for amateur radio. History lesson over. Before we get too carried away, let's look at the logistics of getting to the island. It's around 160 miles from my house, so we had a 3-hour drive on the combination of motorway, dual carriageway and country roads, including this one that regularly floods at high tide, resulting in several people each year having to be extracted from their cars by the RNLI. I suggest a quick YouTube search for Strood Road, Mersey Island if you want to see what I'm talking about. After that, you have to find somewhere to park, lob all of your stuff in a powerboat, leave dry land behind, and after a bit of a jolly in the boat, you eventually find yourself hitting the beach and unloading all your stuff here. Right. With the logistics out of the way, let's take a tour. Okay, so what I want to show you here is the tide is coming in. This island almost completely floods. Earlier on, you can see the walkway, the jetty where we loaded the equipment on from the boat. And down the end there, by the triangle that's sticking on the post out of the water, you've got the handrail, which is actually in the water. So all that was exposed, and there was beach further down past that. So this island is almost entirely flooded when the tide comes in. And where I'm standing now will shortly be underwater. Behind me there's a flagpole here which we've used to support an antenna. You can see the coax coming down into the shed. I will show you inside the shed in a minute. We've got a 49-to-1 at the top there, and that wire goes over our heads to a mast over the back of the island down there. And that's end-fed halfway for 40 metres. So we're going to live stream on 40 metres later on tonight. There's our powerboat out there, which we came out in. And if Chris brings the camera around, I'll take you inside the shed and we'll have a look inside the shed here. So the coax comes just down here and into our, we've got a little desk set up here. We've got our radio. We're using the FT857 today, and we will have a computer later. It's sort of semi-set up at the moment for the live stream. Got my tablet there. I've been doing a bit of editing. Just take these sunglasses off. I don't really need them in here. And if I bring you through the shed, we've got our all our rubbish and gump that we've brought over here on the side over here. Just off to the side here, they've got a load of boards with tells you all about their volunteers. Got the history of the place. Makes a really good read there. I'm not the first person to do amateur radio here. We've actually got Kevan just over there, who's our boat driver, 2E0 WMG. He's activated here a number of times, but we think, we were talking about it before, we think we might be the first people to actually do a live broadcast from here. So this should be interesting. Behind us, we've got a little bit of memorabilia. As I said before, this used to be a packing shed. They used to pack oysters here before shipping them off. So it's been here quite a while. Just after the 1890s, I believe this place was built. So got some nice memorabilia there, and ignore the bedding there. We're actually going to be sleeping out here. So that's where Kevin's going to sleep later on. And we haven't set up our beds yet. And if we go through into the next room, they've got another room through here. And this is just like a kitchen area. They actually hire this place out for functions, for weddings, birthday parties, all sorts of things. So if you want to visit here, they do open days. You can pay a fee. It's only a small fee. They bring you out on the powerboat. They have open days, so afternoon tea. I think they put a barbecue on the beach, do a hog roast, that sort of thing. So they have regular open days, and like I say, you can hire it for a function as well. So just a little kitchen area there. We're completely off grid here tonight. They have got generators out the back, and there are mains plugs installed, but we're not running that. We're just on battery power. And off to the side here, there's very basic toilet facilities, water fed from, they got a big tank here. This is just rainwater, so we really are basic. And then if we come out the back here, they got a couple of generators here along with the spider webs, which I'll just put my face through. Generator there, I think that's another generator there. And if you can look around, so there's a little bit of land just sticking out the sea over there. When we got here, this whole island was exposed. So all this down here, out to that lump sticking out of the ground, that was the island, and it's now flooded as the tide comes in. And there's obviously very popular storage for boats as well. So you've got quite a few sailing boats here, and absolutely lovely condition. We're really lucky today. The weather's absolutely fantastic. So I think we're going to have a brilliant time here. So we've got an absolutely lovely sunset here, and this is what happens when you put 3 radio amateurs on an abandoned island. So you end up with an antenna farm. We've got end-fed half wave for 40 meters. We've got a quarter wave vertical for 20 meters. Kevan has put up a vertical for 4 meters and was trying to work his local club net. And Chris was walking around a couple of minutes ago with a 2 meter handheld. He'd managed to get into a repeater in the Netherlands.
It's Kevan for you, and many contacts during the night as well, and good DX'ing hopefully. All the best, James from Andy, 2E1TOP, 73 mate.
Yeah, thanks a lot, Andy. All the best. And for the benefit of those on my live stream who didn't hear the audio, plan for tonight is I'm going to do about half hour, then we'll hand over to Chris to do half hour. Then we've got Kevan here as well, so we'll probably give Kevan a bit of a go as well. So with that, this is Mike 0, Golf Quebec Charlie Portable, QRZ. 2 Echo 1. The 2 Echo 1? 2 Echo 1?
2 Echo 1, Hotel Echo Lima.
2 Echo 1, Hotel Echo Lima. Very good evening. I'll give you a report on the next over.
I missed the last bit of your over there, but yeah, you're banging in a good sort of 5 and 9 plus 10. 5 and 9 plus 10 this week. QTH is Weymouth, just about 20 miles west of where old G5SQ is there, over.
Okay, many thanks for calling in there, Eddie. Right, we can take a few more. We're changing operator in 4 minutes. 4 minutes. Any other stations would like to call in? This is operator Chris, 2 Echo 0 Uniform Kilo Hotel on Packing Shed Island. Listening. Right, something Bravo Lima. Mike 3, something Bravo Lima. Go ahead.
Yeah, Germany, Boston, London, Bravo Lima, over.
Yes, we've got that. Mike 3, Germany, Boston, London. Yes, you're 595859. Very good audio. What is my report?
Yeah, okay, thanks there, Stuart. Name is Kevan, Kilo Echo Victor Alpha November. Kevan is the name, and location is Packing Shed or Packing Marsh Island, just off the coast of West Mersey, about 10 miles south of the town of Colchester in the county of Essex. 7-3, Stuart. Thanks very much. QRZ. Yeah, Papa Alpha 1, I think it was. The Papa Alpha, go ahead. Yeah, Papa Alpha 1 Hotel, cracking signal, 5-9, go ahead.
Yeah, you're about 5 and 8 on my NSAT antenna. I was just wondering, the island which you are at the moment, does it have an IOTA Echo Uniform reference number on it?
No, we're enclosed within a kind of a harbour, really, so we don't have a separate IOTA number. We're just lumped in with the rest of mainland Britain in Echo Uniform 005, but we don't have our own number. Go ahead.
Okay, QSL, and is it correct you are on flora and fauna area? Okay, have a good one, and yeah, real good idea, and nice to watch it there as well. 73 Star 3, have a good night on the I5 IMB.
Yeah, thanks a lot, Dave. Thanks for calling in, and good to get in the log again. 7-3. M0 GQC Portable QRZ.
2 Echo 0, Kilo Charlie India.
To Echo 0 Kilo Charlie India. Evening, Nathan.
Evening, James. Right, how's the island? I bet the air smells fresh over there, mate.
Right, so it's the next morning. We've got another lovely sunny day here, and what I want you to notice is the pier earlier on. When I filmed the segment last night, the water was all the way up round about here. In fact, you can see the watermark on the ground, and you can see just how far the tide has gone out. So had a quick play on 20 metres. There were a few VKs, but they were fairly big pile-ups, so I wasn't quite breaking it. So we've had another idea. We discovered last night, this is a worldwide flora fauna reference, it's also a POTA. So in about half hour or so, about 9 o'clock, we're going to go live and do a live worldwide flora fauna.
Yeah, good morning there, James. M0GQC, portable. I've got you, your 5 and 9, just coming above the noise here. I've had to put the digital noise reduction in on the FP8-1, but there was a few more stations calling. Nice to get you along again, mate, and I'll spot you on the cluster. 72E0 HPI portable. Cheers, mate. You have a lovely day there, and when the other guys wake up, I'll tell them good morning from me. So take care. 73. Have a wonderful day. From Mike 0 TPT. Handed it back to Mike 0 GQC. Take care, buddy.
Yeah, no worries. The other guys have been up for a good couple of hours now, and I don't know if you heard on the live stream there. Kevan's in the background over here, and he's he had a bit of a go at you, saying he was up at 4. Go ahead.
4 o'clock.
Roger. No, happy days. Well, yeah, I'm very jealous, and it's going to give me something to listen to today while I'm at work.
Well, you got through, Carl. You did all right.
Have a wonderful day, mate, and I'll let you crack on. All the best, buddy.
Yeah, thanks a lot, my friend. Good to talk to you again, and good to get you in the log. 73 M0 GQC portable QRZ. Juliet Sierra X-ray. Morning, Jonathan.
Yeah, morning, Joe. Hang on. Oscar Nancy 4. Hi, James. Sorry, my microphone playing up on there. M0 GQC portable M0JSX.
Yeah, morning, Jonathan. Loud signal as always. 59 plus 10, over.
Yeah, Roger. Also 59, James. Not bit of high noise floor on the band today here, but you're still cutting above it, no problems at all. But yeah, nice 59 from where you are in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, it's absolutely lovely out here, actually. We were asleep last night, and you could just hear the water lapping up under the floorboards. It was slightly surreal. Go ahead.
M0 GQC portable M0JSX returning. Yeah, well, it's quite surreal. It must be anyway. But I had a quick look on Google Maps because when I saw Chris yesterday. M0AZE, over.
Yeah, got you. Mike 0 Alpha Zulu Echo 59 for you, and the call sign looks familiar. I'm not sure if we've worked before. Go ahead.
Yeah, Roger, and I subscribe to your channel as well, actually, and it's great to hear you on the bands. You're between about a 5.5 and a 5.7 with me at the moment, Curacao.
Roger. Thank you for the 5.5 to 5.7, and well, thank you for following me on YouTube. I don't know if you're watching the live stream at the moment, but we are actually live streaming, and Chris Digital Analog Ham is with us. He says he's watching the live stream standing in the sea, so he's just outside at the moment. Go ahead.
Yes, I have. I got the prompt come up this morning that you're operating live from where you are, and I couldn't resist coming up and saying hello. And thanks so much for putting the station on the air. Lovely to speak to you for the first time as well. Over. James, Mike 0 Delta X-ray Tango Mobile again. I'm now in Golf Fox 0008 QSL.
Okay, hang on, wasn't quite quick enough with the pen. I got Golf Fox 0008, I think that was, Roger.
Yeah, QSL, that's 100% correct. The English Lake District, and beautiful day up here. So that's a park, 5 and 9 now, over. You're in an ideal location, James. Anyways, enjoy the rest of the stay. Not sure how long you're there for, but I did see that you were going to be active, and I did see the live video last night that Kevin put up. Watched it for a short while, so all good fun, James. Simply Sunday, and we'll catch you at the next one. Bye-bye.
Yeah, thanks a lot for that. Yeah, well, we're live at the moment on YouTube, so if you want to watch that a bit later on when you get home, you can do. We're live streaming at the moment, and yeah, I don't think we're going to be here too much longer. Chris and myself kind of need to get home, and Kevin's actually sweeping up around us, so I think we're going to be packing up fairly soon. Thanks for the contact, 73. Yeah, all the best. Enjoy your day out. Golf 5, X-ray, Delta, X-ray. Looking at that, is that Callum down near Cornwall? Okay, well that's a new one. You're still getting through about a 5.5 to 5.6. I'll call it 5.6 for the log. You're giving me about 5.6 for the coiled up antenna. Go ahead. So if you've ever wondered what it takes to bring a live stream to you from remote Ireland, this is everything we carried with us in the boat, and the boat is parked just out over there, so we're just about to bring the boat in. As you can see, the tide is out at the moment, so we're actually going to have to traipse across that soft mud and get slightly wet and muddy. I just want to say a big thank you to Chris for joining me, and to Kevan as well, who's looked after us, and the whole of the team that look after the packing shed. Fantastic charity. If you want to hire the shed, it is available to hire for private functions. Look at the website, and I'll put a link in the description below for the website. It's like I say, they'll be more than happy to have you, and all the money goes to a good cause.